Now that we have Item JSON data set, we need to revisit how we can update Symbology. With the JSON data set, if we update the FeatureLayer object, the Symbology won't kick in because that JSON data will overrule it. We're going to see that in action, so let's check it out. Open up the revisiting symbology.py script from the FeatureLayer configs folder. Our trail of viewpoints symbology is currently a green circle with a darker green outline. We're going to set that back to be that default red picture marker symbol that was created when we first created the feature layer. We first access ArcGIS Online using the GIS class and supplying in the home string. We'll assign our GIS object to a variable called AGOL, then use our GIS object content manager get method and supply in the feature service item ID, which I'll paste in now. The get method will return the item object. We will get our feature layer object for our trail viewpoints layer from the item object layers property, and we have the symbology definition here for that red picture marker symbol. We're first going to update the feature layer object. So we create our update dictionary. We're accessing the drawing info and updating the renderer property. So we supply in our symbology definition. We then call the feature layer manager object update definition method and supply in the update dictionary. We'll assign the calling of the update definition method to variable status and print status to screen. So let's run the script. Our script is complete. I'm going to head on over to ArcGIS Online. You can see the current green circle here with the darker green outline. I'm going to refresh the map. And we can see that the symbology has not been altered, but it actually has been altered in the feature layer properties. If we head back over to our Python script, let me just comment out here and we will print the feature layer properties, drawing info, and the renderer to screen. I'll run that script now. And we can see that symbology was actually updated in the feature layer object. I'll comment out printing the render to screen. And we're going to update the item JSON data with the same symbology. So we call the item object getData method to return the item JSON data as a Python dictionary. We'll assign that to a variable called item data. For each layer in the item data layers property, once we hit where the layer ID is equal 0, that is our trail viewpoints, we're going to access that layer dictionary layer definition property that has the drawing info property with the renderer property and apply our symbology definition, which is our red dots. We then create an update dictionary where the key is the text and the value is the updated item data. We then use the item object update method, supplying in our update dictionary as the item properties. We'll assign the calling of the update method to a variable called status and we'll print status to screen. So I will rerun the script. Our script is complete. We will return true. So let's head back over to ArcGIS Online. You can see the green circle here with the dark green. When we refresh, we should see that is now our picture marker symbol. That is that red dot. And we can see that that is the case, that our symbology has been updated to the red dot. And it is the JSON data symbology that overrules the feature layer object. I'm going to head back to PyScripter once more because I want to re-establish my green dots. And I will make sure that the feature layer object and the JSON data have the same symbology. So I'll comment out this SymDef here for the red dot, and I will open up the SymDef for our green circle with the dark green outline. And I'll rerun the script. Our script is complete once more. We'll head back over to ArcGIS Online. I'll refresh the page. And we have our symbology back to the green circle with the dark green outline. So the biggest takeaway here is that the item JSON data overrules the feature layer properties symbology. Make sure to continue on to the next video in this series and also make sure to subscribe. Take care.